What's up, everybody? So we are taking a short trip this evening, and while we take our trip, we thought we would give you all some airtime. And what we're gonna do is just do a quick little live today. The topic is gonna be 5 things we don't like about each other. So, in every relationship, no matter how perfect some people try to portray that theirs is, everybody always knows that it is healthy to have some things about your partner that you may not dig too tough. So, it ain't nothing wrong with that. It's how you handle it whenever you have those things. I'm driving, so I'm way over here. Sadiq's in the passenger side, and this thing just kind of records where it wants to, because, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open up. And do you want me to go first?
Go ahead. Ladies first.
All right, so what happened to our music? We have background music, y'all. All right, so anyway, 5 things we don't like about each other. My first one, and I'm pretty sure it won't take a lot of thought, and he probably knows what I'm going to say. Yeah. My first one is when he chews gum, y'all. I am telling you, it is a combination of somebody throwing down on some wings and licking their fingers and a cow chewing curd. Like it is ridiculous. And sometimes he be chewing his gum, and I just stop whatever I'm doing and just give him that look, that one you give your kids when they in the store acting up. He don't be seeing me, but that's what I be doing, is giving him the look. And then sometimes, I try to restrain him from saying anything, or refrain from saying anything, and just bear with it and try to get used to it, because, this is my life partner, y'all. But sometimes I just be like, honey, if you do not get rid of that gum. So anyway, that's my first one. Your turn, babe.
Y'all will have to give me a moment. So pardon me, I promise I will be, but my promise is with my length of time on next. But I'm trying to think. Let me see. Any particular order, like severe or just random things?
Whatever you choose, in whatever order you choose.
Okay. No particular order. I do not like the fact that she does not listen to me when I'm trying to take care of her. Now, if I'm doing something for her that requires me to pretty much pay attention to what I'm doing, and I need her to relax in any form, whether it's just chill or physically don't move, my baby do not listen to me, yo. I do, and I don't, because I get like real live attitude sometimes. But yeah, that's one thing. But with that, yeah. So I'll put it like this. Number 1, in no particular order. Number 1 on my list. We could do it like this, really.
Ride down the street like that.
That's right. Number 1 in no particular order of my things that I do not like about my babe is that she do not listen sometimes when she needs to, concerning me taking care of her. Everything else she golden at. But if I need her to do something for her, she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do it at all. Like taking her medication in a timely manner.
I be trying, y'all, but he's good about reminding me. Let me tell y'all 2 things that this man, now this is just 2, because there's actually several things that he is consistent in. But the 2 of them that really touch my heart is every night, or not even every night, every meal we eat together, we say grace. If I forget, and I forget a lot, he comes right over to me and stops eating if we've already started, and will take my hand and we do our grace. Sometimes I start it or lead it, and sometimes he will lead it. But he does not forget. I mean, there may have been a couple of times, I mean, it may have been 1 or 2 times that he forgot. And other than that, he is consistent with it. And I love that. So
even if we don't eat at the same time, so you have already eaten and I've been out.
That's right. So the other thing is my medicine. I take a blood pressure pill and all kinds of common medications that people take, and heartburn pill, you know. But every day he asks, have you taken your medicine? He reminds me of it, and I appreciate that a lot. I take most of them morning and night, but he does not let me forget that. And sometimes it'll be like 2 or 3 in the day, and he's trying to remind me for my second dose, and I ain't even took the first one yet after he told me that morning to do it. So, but anyway, he's consistent on those 2 things, and a lot of other ones as well, but those are 2 of the ones that always touch me, because he just cares, and that's another way he shows it. So, but anyway, it's my turn.
There you go. This is going to be really challenging for me, because
well, if you can't think of anything you don't like about me, babe, that is great.
Nah, but I'm saying, like, there are things like, I mean, first of all, we come from 2 different experiences.
Well, it's my turn.
But yeah, that is your turn. I'm sorry.
Yes. Excuse me. The second one that I don't like about him is that I'm trying to get used to it too, y'all. But he is so full of knowledge, and he likes to just be clearly understood when he explains. And in a very kind way, he likes to make sure that you're engaged in his conversation and that you understood the information he's presenting. And so when he's just generally explaining something to you, you feel like you're in class and being taught. even if it's something that he knows you already know. I mean, for instance, let me just give you an example. We're gonna bake a cake, an obvious cake. You got to have your cake batter, you know, your cake, the powder, the egg, the grease, the pan, and he will explain that, and he explains that and teaches it to me and educates me on it, but he does know that I do know this already, but he's still gonna do it, and that's just the way he delivers his information, which it ain't always all bad, but sometimes, honey.
But people cook different though, babe.
They do cook different, and in other scenarios it could be that I might have portrayed something differently than what you stated, or the way you meant for me to understand or take it.
So a big trash bag party on the side of the road.
Yeah. So it's not always all bad, but I am telling you what, honey. It is daily that I still cannot graduate. Our husband graduated from high school and from college, yet I am still in school. But I love this man, so I'm trying my best to understand that that's just the way he lays it out. Okay, that's my car beeping. Y'all, this Range Rover talks to me all the time. My last one did too. Right now it beeped just to let me know that my coolant is low. So, anyway, it is your turn, honey. What is your second thing?
Let me see.
See if we can get some extra light in here.
Yeah, because that's going to end up with the snow, so the light will be good. Oh, that did well. Look at this.
What? Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh, it's cool, don't it?
so number 2, I just had something too. What's funny though? Because I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling. Maybe because I categorize different things about like my dislikes or I give people some information to fill them in on something I think.
Okay, so
then maybe I need a timer. I got 15 seconds to think of something.
All right, so while he's thinking, y'all, so on the way down here just now we stopped to get gas. Well, y'all, I said on the way down here. Y'all don't know where we're going, but
Are we live?
yes. So
we are.
yes.
Oh snap! Oh,
So
okay.
on the way.
Go ahead.
Okay, don't just tell you this real quick. We stopped to get gas so that we can make sure we made it to and from our journey without having to walk. and
Pretty much.
And he went in the store, and y'all, he scratched a lottery ticket. One is $10. High five, baby, on that.
No doubt, no doubt,
So,
no doubt.
That's cool. Thank you, Tennessee Lottery. Also, I guess while he's thinking, if you don't mind, while he's trying to think.
Can I ask you something? Why am I struggling at this?
Because there's not a lot you don't like about me, honey. That's why. I think. I hope it's that, and not that there's so many things you don't like. You don't know what to say next.
I'm trying to think. I got something that I actually love and hate though. Your generosity though, because you give so much that you get so much of yourself that you really have very little of yourself for yourself. And see, here's the thing, right? You know, I try to do everything for you. You know, this is real shit.
Yep.
I try to do everything that I possibly can for you, humanly possible. Cater to you every way. This is way my form of love. But at the same time, it's always, it's a necessity that we have something for ourselves. Like we do something for ourselves. To piggyback off of what we initially, what we was talking about the other day. We say, you know, always when we our very first conversation, asked, "What have you done for you?" Right?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, what he's talking about, y'all, is in the last video we did, where we told about how we met. I had let y'all know that in our very first phone conversation, that the first thing he asked me is, "What have I done for myself lately?" Because he's always trying to make sure that I'm taking time to do stuff for me. But anyway, go ahead, honey.
Yeah, but I hate the fact that, but this is a true love-hate situation. I wouldn't change it because your generosity is something that attracted. You know, because you know I have a generous nature also. But it's just so loving, man, because you come from a place of purity that is just ridiculous. I've always said that you was an angel. I've wrote many poems concerning that. Maybe just my angel, but an angel nevertheless. However, I will say that there be times that, babe, I really don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't like that you don't have anything left for you. Because I think that's important for the soul. You know, it's not about what somebody else can and will do for you. But a lot of time, our value comes from, you know what I mean? Like, something to show ourselves that we're okay. You did?
I do, yeah.
You know, you work hard, reward yourself.
Yeah.
You know, okay. So that would be 2A and a 2B. I know I'm getting at it, but nah, actually that'll piggyback into my third thing. So my second thing is that she does not take time and have anything left over for her because she gives so much to so many people. That's why I try to do as much as I can for her. and she's so deserving. It is not that nobody does anything for her. I'm not saying that, but she really does a lot. Word. She can't be turned off. She can say she's gonna chill, and nope. 3 seconds later. I mean, so she's doing something else. So she's phenomenal, but I don't like it. Because sometimes the truth of the matter is you have some people that actually take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And she's not gonna say anything. So, you know what I mean? But yeah. So go ahead and say your
Number
third.
3. Okay. My number 3, I didn't have one prepared or thought of, so I'm trying to do this straight from the heart, straight from the mind. So let me think real quick on my number 3. Let me see, guys. What is the third thing that I don't like about him? Oh, Lord, this should have been an easy one. That he is constantly on the move. Okay, like, besides the fact that we both work jobs, he don't stop. Like, if it's a day off, he still gets up when I get up. He works. Me and my son laugh because we'd be like, what is there to do in our kitchen for 6 hours a day? Because he'd be in the kitchen, y'all. He'd be mopping, he'd be sweeping, he does stuff with the refrigerator, the microwave, the laundry he does in the kitchen. I mean, I've never seen somebody be able to just get up and go and just do, and it's supposed to be their day off, but he finds a way to put in a full another 8 hours with housework in a house that is already virtually spotless. But he don't quit. And like, we sit down to watch TV, there might be a cup on the table, he'll get up and go put it in the sink. Me, I'll put that in the sink later on before we go to bed, or like, I'm gonna be back in that same spot tomorrow. If it's right there tomorrow, I'll just put it in the sink tomorrow or whatever. But he don't let it happen. I mean, he just is always cleaning up around us. And like, it's not we don't clean up, it's not that we don't clean up for ourselves or, you know, after ourselves. He don't give us a chance to, because he's not one that can wait and be like me. Okay, for instance, I ate a Reese cup last night, and that Reese cup wrapper is sat there. It was still sitting there this morning, and at some point throughout the day, I guess he took and threw it away for me, because I didn't. But I would have eventually thrown it away, y'all. I promise you that.
I ain't trying.
So, anyway, but yeah, he doesn't quit. He constantly is doing work around the house, things to take care of us, me, my son.
I got you.
When we go to my daughter's house, he plays with the kids nonstop so that she can have a break and get her housework done. I play with them too, but I'm more trying to play with the kids and interact with my daughter, talk to her and stuff, you know. And but anyway, he just is on the go. Like, he works and works and works some more and works some more, and I gotta fix this up, I gotta clean this up, and the light needs changing, the fire detector, the fire alarm needs a new battery, and just all these things. And sometimes I just be like, would you please sit down for a few minutes? And so it really, really makes me feel good when I look over at him at night and he is peacefully sleeping finally, breathing good, looking so comfortable and relaxed. And it just makes my heart smile that he finally took a break and is getting a break, because I already know come morning he's gonna be right back at it like the Energizer Bunny until nightfall again. So anyway, he's very diligent at everything, and ain't nothing wrong with it. He just likes for things to be done in a timely manner versus waiting for it to be done later or whatever, and that's all good. But I don't like it always, because he's always on the move, and it makes me feel like he don't get a break between the regular job and the taking care of home. Like, when do you get to break? Like, I'm a lot myself to take care of, and he takes care of me. And, you know, I'm just saying, but I don't like that part. I want him to retire and sit down beside me while I work and just watch me work. That's what I want for my husband, y'all, for this gorgeous man here. Anyway, go ahead, honey. That's my third thing I don't like, is that you just work too much and do too much. But we do appreciate you and everything that you do for us. So.
I know. Okay, so the cute text. Do not like it. And these are what I call the cute text. So she know, and now she just said in our previous video, my baby said that she loved that I remember stuff like dates, times, like I have a really good memory, right? I'm forgetful sometimes. Well, a lot of times, you know, I might, pardon me, excuse me. See, it's a long day, right?
Yes.
So, but thank you, sweetie. But yes, what was I going to say? The
cute text.
Oh, the cute text. So the cute text. So my baby know I have a really, really good memory. We might discuss like 3 items. I'm going to Food City. Babe, I need some 1, 2, and 3. I know we need 1, 2, and 3. Right? So babe, do you want me to send you a text? Nah, babe, I got it. It's 1, 2, and 3. She's like, okay then. I go outside before I start the car. Boom. 1, 2, and 3. Now I know it's coming, right? Now imagine if it's a long list though. But you know I'm gonna go ahead and send it anyway. I like, oh my God. So that'll be that. I call them the little cute texts. And for the record, our son does not like it either. So I'm not alone. Does he?
No, he don't like it either.
Okay.
Well,
so that's number 3. What?
Life is busy, you know, so I just be trying to make sure they don't forget.
Babe, it's 1, 2, and 3 though.
I know.
Like it's 1, 2, and 3.
But you know, I just be trying to be helpful.
I could be going to get you some franks, and you'll be like, babe, don't forget the franks. But that's all I'm going to get. Essentially, it's not literally like that, but that's how I feel though.
I apologize, but
no. But see, here's the one thing about it. I really don't want you to apologize for being who you are. Like, I know who you are, I accept it, and I take no offense to it or none of that. See, that's why it's so hard for me to come up with the list of things that I really don't like. Because for a lot of things that what some people say that they don't like, if they habit forming and they coming from a good place, you know what I mean, then it doesn't disrupt anything. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I mean, we all got quirks and stuff, you know what I mean, like, but yeah, that's tough, yo.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it, partner. How about that? Maybe. All right, so my number 4. And it's getting harder and harder to come up with something, y'all. So let me think a minute.
And it was hard for me from the gate.
The fourth thing that I don't like about.
We on 24 minutes. But see, that's the thing, though. It's just really off the cuff. Like, maybe we should have sat down and came up with something. See, that's the problem with. Now, if this was edited TV or something, or, you know, like we had an hour, and I'm not saying, like, please don't feel as though, like, I think nobody should sit in front of this for an hour. If it was, like, thank you, man, a sincere thanks, man, to all those who tune in.
Yes, thank y'all.
Like, for real, I mean, like, you can be anywhere that you choose to be. So, thank you for that, but,
yeah, I appreciate it, y'all. The thing is, y'all, is we could sit down and we could prepare a live and a conversation and you know, an agenda or an outline of what we want to speak about. But to me, that's not keeping it real, because you're preparing. And our lives are lengthy sometimes because we have to stop and think, and we kind of fumble around, and that's not to hold y'all up at all. It's because...
And we're really articulate people. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Which we know. It's just that for stuff like that, like...
It's just that our lives are not scripted.
Like, some people may be like, okay, is it something that... It got to be something you don't like. It's just the way that I view likes and dislikes.
Yeah. Where that's concerned, yes. But I'm talking about the length of our lives and how they're long because we don't script them. When we come to y'all, I'm literally like, honey, you want to get on and do a live? And it'd be like 5 minutes, and well, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, well, let me run in the store and back out. We don't plan them way ahead of time to where we have time to discuss what we're going to talk about. So these are really real. You know, these are, we don't prepare them, we don't script them. But now I'm wondering this, though, honey. Now I'm going to tell y'all this. Before we got on tonight.
So you have one more, right?
I think I'm trying to come up with number 4.
Number 4, okay, go ahead.
Before we got on tonight, we pulled up at the gas station, and I said to him, we're going to do the live, you know, about and say 5 things we don't like about each other. But then I threw something else out there, so maybe what I said after that is what's making it so hard for you to come up with stuff, because I said, look, honey, I said, don't be too hard on me in your responses and the things you say about me that you don't like, because we do actually want the people to think that we still love each other when the live is over. So this is me being transparent about what I said when I mentioned doing the live to him. So I know he's going to keep it real, and I am too, but maybe me just throwing that out there is putting a damper on what you really want to say. Could it be that, or have you not even thought about that anymore?
Nah, because you know me, hard to be, you know me.
I'm hot. I don't
you know, okay.
Go ahead.
I could just do my side.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Nah, but see, here's the thing, right? You know that this is something that you know that's the absolute. I would say whatever it is I want to say. I would just find a respectable way to put it.
Right.
See, that's just my thing, right? But I see where you right, that could influence something.
Yeah.
You know? But see, here's the thing. Maybe these are the things that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I really and honestly and truly don't have, you know what I'm saying, anything that I can say I generally I generally dislike about you.
Yeah.
This is, you snore, but I'm used to that though. Now, I mean, I was in a cell with a dude that, you know what I'm saying, and slept beside a guy that just reached out to me too, that I was at a spot, but I don't like snoring, but that's just not true. I don't like that from nobody.
Yeah.
But see, here's the thing.
He's talking about when he was in prison, y'all. There was a guy in his cell that snored ridiculously loud. Like, you could hear it in other parts of the dorm where they were at, other parts of the...
Yeah.
Like, it was
and
like...
then I end up with another dude that slept beside me in a dorm.
Oh,
you know
my
what I mean?
God.
And it was ridiculous. But, yeah...
and I snore. And I warned him before he come home. I said, honey, I don't know if you're going to stay here or not, or if you're going to be able to get rest, or how you're going to take it.
What you said?
But I said I snore. No, I don't want to be.
You know what? You would have built it?
No. I said I snore, and so that's another one of those things you're going to have to decide whether you want to be here through it or not. If you feel like he would, like, actually, he literally called this guy out of the room, out of the cell, to come out into the hallway or the pod or whatever to fight him because this guy snored so loud and it was keeping everybody up at night. So I'm thinking, oh my God, well, how is he going to sleep with me? Because, y'all, I do have sleep apnea. I'm supposed to sleep with the machine, and I don't. So it's bad.
So what is this? Is this Facebook?
No, this is just live.
This is live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Our live, like the video.
This is YouTube.
YouTube. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's the thing. The guy she talking about, I just reached out to this guy where he just we just reached out to each other, and it's the first time like we spoke like in 5 years. We was on 4 different institutions together, and I just told him, I was like, yo, dude, you know, I'm like, he's a really, really big dude. You know what I mean? So, thank you. You know what I mean? You know, thank you for that, man. Thank you for being understanding, man. TD, what's up, dude? But yeah.
Now, what are you thanking him for being understanding for?
I mean, because that would have really been a difficult thing.
What, the fight?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
No question.
But y'all, I'm still supposed to be coming up with my...
I mean, I'm being honest though, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, Lord.
I think I'm supposed to be still coming up with my number 4, y'all, but...
Give me your number 4, baby.
Well, I just feel like if I had one, that it would have done already hit me. So, the main ones, I think I got them out there in them top 3. Or I might have done it 4. I don't even remember now because we keep both going on to other things.
Okay, you do not like the
we like
meat chewing. You don't like meat chewing gum.
Right.
Right.
I don't like the way you teach.
Yes,
in your explanation.
Exactly.
I don't remember what the other one was.
You don't like the way, or you don't like the fact that I do it, period.
The fact and the way.
The fact and the way.
Yes.
The word.
And
wow.
I forgot what the other one was. But
that should be, hold on, that should be 4 right there. So you should only have 1 left. You said the fact and the way.
Okay, well, we can count that as that. Y'all, it's so bad that when he be doing that I be feeling bad for other people when he's talking to them because I know what's coming. I'll be like, okay. Y'all don't even know he finna go in on y'all.
Word.
Yes.
Hey, I got it honestly, though.
Oh, honey, he got it honestly because his mom and his dad, his uncle, oh my goodness, honey, they talk. And it's all good. It's always with good information, and it's always with kindness, and it's sometimes entertaining and all that. But I tell you what, for the first time in my life, I can honestly say I get tired of listening. But I just keep on doing it. Like I said, this is my life partner, and it ain't going to be that one silly thing that keeps us from being that. So I'll just be here. I mean, yeah, I look at it like this. One day, something could terribly happen, and God forbid that it does, that he is no longer able to speak, and I would miss being taught every day. So for that reason, I'm willing to just go through it, because it is definitely going through.
Gosh,
It's going through something, no doubt.
That's serious.
It is very serious.
Let me see. I feel like you though. I don't know, babe.
Yeah, look, this happens all the time. This is not for show.
Oh.
We hold hands while we sit and watch TV. We hold hands while we drive. It's what it is. So, but yeah, whatever them 3 were, or them 4, 3.5, or I think I got mine covered. So, and if there is anything that pops up later that I'm like, damn it, I should have told him that. Well, you better believe I'll hop back on here and let y'all know.
Oh, I got one that's but we said that though. Like, I do not like the fact that we spoke about that in another video. Like, if I ask you, babe, what you want, because we was talking about like our real life arguments.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't like that though.
No, I don't like our arguments either.
No, I ain't talking about the arguments though.
The what part?
The what part? If I'm like, yo, babe, yo, what you want?
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Our arguments. Like, he'll ask me what I want to eat, and
but I'm saying I don't like the fact that you don't. But see, here's the thing though. I know that chicks will kill me, but that's what I'm. You know what I mean? Like, for some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that y'all love surprises. Y'all want to see if we pay attention to the things that you like. I've always said that I'd rather know than a guess.
Right.
Because I'd rather bring what you want versus what I thought you would have liked. Sometimes I could do that, you know, but if we talking about food, you know, I pretty much do all of that.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, sometimes I just be like, yo, babe, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know. But the thing is, you do be knowing. That's the part that I don't like.
Well, sometimes I do be knowing, but I just don't want to say it.
Exactly. Because I would hear it. Like the eggs. That was the example that you gave.
Yeah.
So, nah, if I ask you what you want, tell me what you want. Like, nah, I'm okay. I'm like, alright. So, babe, I'm getting ready to go have such and such. Oh, well, can I have one? Like, babe, I just asked you that though. Like,
Me and
now I'm heading
indecisiveness.
either back downstairs or to the store. But see, here's the thing. You can be like, nah, because you know I don't really want you to go out, or I don't want you to really go downstairs. But at the same time, though, you get what I'm saying? If you stated it, you know what's gonna happen.
Right, you're right. Sorry, y'all, I'm hesitating because I'm driving at the same time, trying to be careful. I almost ran a red light just now.
Just like you said with the what's the name though? I don't give you a chance to get the cup or something. Like I don't even look at it like that. I just look at it that it needs to be done, so I do it. You know what I mean? I don't look at it that you not doing it or nobody's not. You know?
Oh my
With that,
gosh,
I've always told you, I'm used to doing it my whole life anyway. So even if me and Matt wasn't together and I was by myself, I'd be doing it anyway, right?
Right.
Exactly. So that's why I say I pretty much don't mind.
Y'all, I just thought of something else that I don't like.
All right, what's up?
Okay, I had to give y'all an example and then explain. So he will say, babe, you want to go to the movies? And I'll be like, yeah, we can go to the movies. He'd be like,
I try to talk you out of this up. Well, not
well, if you
try
don't
to,
really,
not intent.
yeah, he won't let my answer be my answer is what I call it. And he'd be like, well, if you really don't want to, then we ain't got to go. I don't know if it'd be the way I respond or sound when I respond, but he always does that. Like, he will ask me if I want to do something. And then the way that I respond, well, if you don't really want to, we don't have to. Or, babe, do you want pizza for dinner? Yeah, we can have pizza. Well, if you don't want pizza for real and we ain't got to have pizza, you can have what you want to have. Or, do you want to go take a ride to Kingsport this evening just to have something to do? Yeah, we can ride to Kingsport. But no, if you'd rather go to Johnson City, we can go to Johnson City. My answer can't be my answer.
I bet it don't be that literal.
Honey, it be serious. It don't happen often anymore.
Nah, but I'm saying that literal.
It do be literal like that.
Oh, word.
Snappy, yes it does.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, he does that. It be on a lot of things. And he won't let other people's answer be their answer sometimes
see,
either.
I know for the most part, it be because, like, I genuinely want you to do something or have something because you want it, not because I want it.
Yes, but what makes you think
Like
that because I said yes, I'm just saying yes because you asked? I could be like, yeah, I really want to go to the movies. Or sometimes I am your wife. If I want to do something that I really don't want to do, but I want to do it because you ask or because you want to do it, well, then I should be able to do that too. I want to please you and cater to you sometimes and what you want. So
we just had this thing about the sex too.
Sex.
Yeah, the
Sex.
Yeah, you know, we just had a conversation about spouses doing it when the other spouse don't want to do it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And because, you know, we know couples, thankfully, I don't have that problem.
We do not have that problem. You're right.
But I'm trying to feel. Oh shit, we lied. Yeah. But like that's one of them things. So I always, even though we don't have that issue, you know, like yo, I'm going to Mickey D's and get something to eat, and be like, well, I'll go to Mickey D's and get something there too. But I'm like, but you don't have to go there. Like,
right. Just let my
you be trying to do stuff out of convenience too, though.
I do. Yeah, I don't like
when
for
it
anybody.
doesn't necessarily.
I don't like to feel like somebody's going out of their way to make something right or work for me, because I'm easy to please. So if you're going to McDonald's and there's something at McDonald's I like, or if you're going, just wherever and there's something there that I like, well, I'll just get something there to keep you from going multiple places. But then I understand you too. You are always putting me first and making sure that I'm getting what I want. So if you're just, I get it. You're just trying to make sure that I'm not just agreeing with you and that I am getting exactly what I want to. And I can only appreciate that. I really do. But sometimes it just becomes like, when are you going to be able to determine that when I'm really telling you what my answer wants to be versus when I'm just agreeing with you? So at some point it either has to not matter or something, and just take my word for it,
If it never happens, I'm good with it. How about you? Because
Yeah.
it's working. It ain't one of them things that's, you know what I mean?
We figure it out anyway
But
around
it
it.
ain't,
So.
it ain't one of them things. Almost passed it.
Almost
It's not
passed
one of
my
them
street.
things that's like a deal breaker or something.
Right.
Shit, we've been
Absolutely
doing it for
not.
6 years. Part of my language too.
Oh, it's okay.
Sugar honey iced tea. We've been doing it for 6 years.
Hey, I want you to be who you are on here.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it. All right, guys, we have made it to our destination. So I want to just take a quick minute and thank y'all for watching, and hope that we were entertaining and that you enjoyed it. And I'm going to go ahead and quickly hop off and just say stay safe, stay clean, take care of your families, spread the love, and love each other. And thank you so much for watching.
And my beautiful baby, smile for the camera.
Mwah.
I love you, sweetie.
I love you, honey. Have a good night.